First, stop making excuses and start moving. Today, a guide to get you in shape.
Barbara Bartline is the People Pro, and she's also a registered nurse, author, and clinical psychotherapist. She's also a firm believer in exercise, and today she's here to get you moving. Good to see you, Barb.
It's good to see both of you.
I need this message.
I know, so do I, and I know this is true about you because I've worked out with you before, and you're a faithful, regular, and you're a busy lady exerciser.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And as you know, Molly, I'm a weightlifter. And weightlifting has been clearly one of the best things I've ever done for myself.
Why?
It makes me feel strong, not just on the outside, but on the inside. It's given me more confidence, more self-assurance, and it's slimmed me down.
And it's great for your bones as you age, isn't it? Weightlifting.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not aging, Tiffany.
No,
Thank you very much. But
I'm talking about myself as I age.
Right.
But no, you're absolutely correct. Weight training makes you keep the calcium in your bones.
Yeah.
And it is very much a way that you prevent osteoporosis.
See, I think that's great. What's the #1 tip that you have for getting in shape?
Well, get going. Get started doing something. Go walking, go biking, do something. And what I like to do is I like to schedule it. Because if I don't schedule it on my schedule, it's too easy to say, well, I'm too busy today, I don't have time. And that's just not true. Everybody has time. I don't buy it.
But that's, I think, probably the #1 argument that people will say. And they'll say, you just don't understand. I really don't have time.
Well, my feeling is the average American watches 10 weeks of TV per year. You've got the time.
There are a lot of moms out there who are going to say that they're like me. They work, perhaps, or they volunteer a lot. They're busy with kids, more than one, maybe 3 or more kids. And I don't watch a lot of TV, hardly any. But I still find it hard to fit in the exercise. One of the things I read is give up the idea of being the perfect mom, and instead of making the perfect lunch or snack, go and take a walk for 10 minutes instead. And sometimes I think it's a matter of deciding what has to give.
Absolutely, and don't forget you can involve the kids in exercise. Years ago when my kids were little, I enrolled them in swim classes while I went and worked out. So we'd go to the Y together. Most of the Ys have child care. A lot of the health clubs have child care. So there is a way to carve it out, but you have to work at it. It's not going to just happen.
Yeah, it's not easy either.
Well, and there's a lot of things that you can do too beside walking or beside going to a gym, because now that it's getting nice out, there are wonderful things you can do outside, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I think we had a dreadful winter, and it just went on and on and on. And so it became really easy to say, oh, bad weather, I think I'll just sit on the couch and eat a bag of chips. Not a good option. So yeah, now, especially now that the weather's gotten better, let's get out there and go for a walk, go for a bike, do something. Just get moving again.
You believe in weight training, as you mentioned. You highly recommend. This is a class that's at the Y, but it's not just at the Y. There are a lot of clubs, private clubs also, that have a class called Body Pump. Why is it that you like this class or classes like it?
Well, if I've tried to do weights by myself, and when I do them by myself, I go, you know, like 5 times, and oh, that's enough. With Body Pump, you've got the whole class engaged, you've got music playing, there's a lot more momentum, and I can do a lot more in Body Pump. The other thing that the Body Pump classes do is we do every single muscle group. And what you quickly find out when you start Body Pump is there's some muscles you've never, ever used. Especially for women, the upper body and the shoulder muscles. And you start developing those muscles, you feel good. And of course, when you weight train, when you're done, you're still burning calories because the muscles are rejuvenating and so on. So it's just good all around.
I love that you suggest that, because when I've worked with personal trainers, one of my favorite personal trainers I ever worked with solely believed in weight training, because she said if you do weight training correctly, you're also doing cardio at the same time, because you're breathing heavily, your heart rate's going, so you're getting double the benefit. Because I'm somebody who doesn't like to get on a treadmill. I don't like running. I have a bad back, so running outside's not an option for me. So it's, you know, those kinds of things that you have to modify and do it correctly. And one thing that a lot of people do is they like to have a reward. they want to reward themselves, but rewarding yourself with that plate of nachos probably isn't the best choice.
No, but you're correct. I think it's good to reward yourself. I do that if I've lost a couple pounds. Well, then I got to buy new clothes, right? Of course. But you can do a massage, a manicure, something for you. Something that says, bravo, you did a good job. And try and stay away from the hot fudge sundaes.
A new plant for the garden so you get out and do more activity.
Right. Exactly. Well, on Tuesday, May 14th, you're going to be doing a program at UWM. It's called Habits of Successful Organizations. The cost of this program is $345, but it's a 7-hour program. You can call the phone number you see there on your screen. It's 414-227-3353, and that is about being successful at whether it's an exercise program or business or your personal life, right?
We're covering all the new research on habits and how people create good habits, and then how those habits translate into the workplace and organizations. It's fascinating new research.
I like it.
Thanks, Barb.
Great to have you. Thank you so much.